Hello and welcome, I'm Chris, the Magic Collector, and today we talk about a standard budget deck I play at MTG Arena right now. But before we begin, subscribe to my channel and hit the little bell icon. I also have a Patreon page. If you'd like to support me there, go to www.patreon.com/magiccollector. Alright, let's continue. By the way, I didn't make a sideboard because I only play this deck in MTG Arena. If you would buy the paper cards, this deck will cost you less than 10 bucks or euro. This deck is consistently good and plays very well against a lot of matchups. And it's a lot of fun too. At the end I'll show you a bit of the gameplay. But first, let's take a look at the deck list. We have 4 copies of Healer's Hawk. A 1/1 flying creature with lifelink for 1 white. This creature can grow and fly over your opponent's defense. Then we have 4 copies of Charmed Stray for 1 white. A 1/1 cat with lifelink, which gives other Charmed Strays in play +1/+1 counters as she enters the battlefield. 4 copies of Ayani's Pridemate. It's kind of a must-have in a lifelink deck. Cast them for 1 and 1 white, and they will grow very fast and will become quite big creatures. 4 copies of Daybreak Chaplain. For 1 and 1 white, you get a 1/3 creature with lifelink. Early on the battlefield, they can block a lot of these little annoying 1/1s or 2/2 creatures. After we have 4 copies of Impassionate Orator, a 2/2 creature for 1 and 1 white. Every time another creature enters the battlefield under your control, you gain 1 life. Now we have 3 copies of Angel of Vitality, a 2/2 for 2 and 1 white. This creature gets +2/+2 as long as you are over 25 life points. Also, if you gain life, you gain 1 life more. The last creature is Serra's Guardian. It's a 5/5 with flying and vigilance for 4 and 2 white. If Serra's Guardian is on the battlefield, other creatures have vigilance as well. But because of the high CMC, I only put 1 creature in the main deck. Right now we only have 3 instants in the deck. 1 copy of True Love's Kiss, which get rid of an artifact or enchantment and draws us a card for 2 and 2 white. And then we have 2 copies of God's Willing. For 1 white, 1 of your creature get protection from a color of your choice after you scry 1. This instant is good for 2 things. It helps you protect your creature from a direct hit like shock or something different, or you can protect your creature before you attack and make it unblockable for the final hit. Then we have 10 enchantments, 4 copies of Pacifism for 1 and 1 white, and 4 copies of Luminous Bonds for 2 and 1 white. Both enchantments enchant creatures your opponents control. These creatures can't block and attack afterwards when they are enchanted. Then we have 2 copies of Angelic Exaltation. For 3 and 1 white, every time a creature attacks alone, it gets +X/+X, where X is the number of creatures you control. So if you have 5 creatures on the battlefield and you attack, for example, with the Healer's Hawk alone, the Hawk becomes a 6/6 flying creature with lifelink until the end of turn. You can also have both copies on the battlefield. That would make the Hawk a 11/11 creature. Pretty badass if you ask me. Last but not least, we have 23 lands, from which 2 lands are Castle Ardenwell, who can make us knights in case we need some blockers, and just 21 basic planes. Well, that was the deck. I hope you like this little deck tech. Maybe you would like to try this out yourself. I will show you now a little bit of a gameplay without big comments. And don't forget to subscribe to my channel, hit the like button, hit the little bell icon, and support me on Patreon. Have a nice day and have fun playing Magic. Bye bye.